Single man cooking time! Oh, you can't see me. Alright, oh, no, wrong way. Hey, hey! Single man cooking time with my special guest, Ross Hill, who's going to be on camera duty and co-cooking duty tonight. Tonight we're going to make a roast, and never made it before, so it could suck, but it'll be fun anyway. Ross, got any thoughts?
I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. Let's get started.
So tonight we're listening to a bit of Tom Waits. If you haven't heard Tom Waits, you've got to get into Tom Waits, one of the great musicians, songwriters, performers of the 20th century, and we're making something out of Jamie Oliver. We're going to make... Oh shit, I just fucked that up. We're going to make this roast billet of beef rolled in herbs and porcini mushroom and wrapped in prosciutto. That's what Jamie says it should look like. Let's have a crack at it. We're going to start by chopping up some mushrooms and some garlic and frying them up in a bit of butter, and then we're going to smother the fillet of beef with those, wrap it in some prosciutto, so should be fun. It's supposed to use porcini mushrooms, but I couldn't find it in the supermarket today, so I've just got your regular sort of button mushrooms. We're going to try with those, right? Cut myself like I normally do. Depending on how I feel, Charlie has 6 almost to the dead. Don't have a husband, you don't play the trombone. Need more. Charlie Day, parole, come Valentine's Day. Sure you go. And I will think of this when I'm dead in my Gonna squeeze some lemon, and it's gonna go in there with the mushrooms and garlic. And this is all to be rubbed over the beef before we put the beef in the oven. I'm just going to put some prosciutto into my pan here, which we're going to use to wrap the beef in before we chuck it in the oven. We're going to go out to my little herb garden, and we're going to get some thyme and some rosemary. Come with me. Probably can't see much, but down here. There's some thyme here. I'm going to take a big chunk of thyme, and I've got some rosemary here. I'm going to take a chunk of rosemary. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's good shit. Come on. Smell this, Ross. Smell this. Smell this.
It's good.
Smell good? Going straight to the top. Oh yeah. Up where the air is. I'm going to put some lemon into the fry pan with this stuff, as I said, just a squeeze. We're going to use this to season the prosciutto and the beef. No, not the camera, it's going to get steam all over it. Smell it.
Good.
You! Good?
Good.
Oh yeah! Where the air is. Tonight we're going to be drinking with this, fuck you Gary V, we're going to be drinking Wolf Blass Yellow Label Cab Sav. I'm not a big drinker of Cab Sav, I prefer to drink Merlot, but thought we'd do something different, a bit of Cab Sav. We might also be drinking a little bit of, afterwards, a bit of Benromach Organic Speyside Single Malt, which is soon to be featured on my new Single Malt Whiskey podcast. Or a little bit of Glenrothes Select Reserve. Again, a single malt from Speyside in Scotland. We'll see how we go. Okay, we're going to take this. Check this out, cameraman. Look at that. Woo. We're going to rub this over the prosciutto. Alright, we've got ourselves a bit of beef. Now, as some of you may know, I'm mostly vegetarian, and I haven't cooked many vegetarian recipes on the show so far, but I tend to eat vegetarian most of the time. It's a little, I've got to find more vegetarian recipes. I've been experimenting with some stuff. But because my mate Ross is here, and I know Ross is a meat eater, he's a man's man, we're making the roast beef, especially for Ross. This is the Ross Hill edition of the cooking show. More salt, more pepper. And we're going to roll the beef in the herbs. Look at this. Oh, this is the rosemary and the thyme that I picked out of my little herb garden before. Alright, so now we're going to roll up the beef in the prosciutto. And I've never done this before, so I'm going to do my best to not fuck it up. Put some mushrooms in there. Roll it up with that. Oh, fantastic. I'm sure that could be neater, but that's good enough. Fuck it. Now, we're going to stick this in the oven in a minute. Before we do that, I'm going to stick some of these little onions in to roast with them. So I'm just going to peel myself a few onions, chuck them in so they can roast with the meat, because I love a little bit of roasted. I'm going to throw a few cloves of garlic in so they can roast as well. All be good. It's just an invitation to the blue. Now, a couple of years ago, I was in San Francisco with a bunch of vegetarian friends, and we went to a vegan restaurant, and I had for the first time caramelized Brussels sprouts. Now, for those of you who grew up like I did with a mother who boiled the shit out of Brussels sprouts, and they were just sloppy and floppy and had no flavour and were just disgusting and gross, apparently that's not the only way to eat Brussels sprouts. You can eat them raw. And they taste like cabbage raw, which is good. I put them in salads all the time and they're great, but add some butter and some brown sugar and some balsamic vinegar, and you can cook them up and they caramelise, and they are insanely good. Not healthy at all, but insanely good. So I'm going to make this as a bit of a side dish. Trim the ends off the Brussels sprouts, take a couple of layers. Oh, okay, I ate that one. We shouldn't have used that one. Just take a couple of layers of the outer leaves off, trim the ends, just get to the nice delicious inner leaves. Also going to do a little bit of snow peas with this, so we can pretend that we're eating, you know, something almost healthy when we're doing some bit of veggies. Alright, we're going to put some raw sugar into the fry pan with the butter. Might need more butter actually. Alright, I'm going to get some red wine vinegar and balsamic vinegar. Catch those. Now, saucy and syrupy. By the way, if you ever make pancakes, this is a really good sauce for pancakes on a Sunday morning. Woo! Butter and brown sugar, baby, doesn't get any better than that. About the same with the balsamic vinegar. Can I see you tonight on a downtown train? I'm going to put about 3/4 of a cup of water in with this. Chuck the Brussels sprouts in. Keep them covered in the brown sugar and the vinegar. Oh. Look like a tramp. Got a quarter, got a postage stamp. 5 o'clock shadow walking all around town. And the roast is going to cook for a while, and after it's about 20 minutes in, we're going to put some red wine in and let that simmer down and become a sauce. We're going to leave the Brussels sprouts simmer for about 6 minutes, and we're going to take the cover off and let the juices sort of soak into the Brussels sprouts. About a couple of minutes before the end, I'm going to throw some snow peas into some water and just let them just tenderise a little bit, but not too much. And while we're waiting for that, Ross and I are going to watch a film that Ross has recommended, which is
The Fountain.
Tell us about The Fountain.
Fountain is by Darren Aronofsky, who did Requiem for a Dream and Pi. It's
And The Wrestler?
And The Wrestler. The Wrestler's very good.
What's The Fountain about?
Fountain, that's a fucking good question, I don't know. It's about the same story told 3 times in 3 different time zones, and it's very good. So we'll see how it goes.
Alright. So we get like 2 seconds into The Fountain, this film that Ross has been raving about for the last 24 hours, and I find out Hugh fucking Jackman is in it. I hate Hugh Jackman with a passion. He is an absolute disgrace. What the hell, Ross?
So I've never been a fan of Hugh myself either, but I think in this one he can pull it off. You've got a good director, so it works.
Hugh Jackman?
I know.
He's so gay.
It's an exception though.
Alright, not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but Hugh Jackman is just... he's fucked Wolverine completely up for my money.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
We're gonna have to live with it.
You know what? When this opened up, this is what you saw in the opening seconds. That, and I was looking at that going, oh my god, that looks like Hugh Jackman. If that's Hugh Jackman, I'm just gonna fucking flip out.
Here we go.
And it's Hugh Jackman. Oh my god. So that's what our Brussels sprouts look like around about now, and I'm going to put a couple of glasses of red. Alright. Smells good. Guess we could drink the rest of this now.
That's...
Didn't break anything. We're going to take the meat out and we're going to put it on the chopping board. And we're going to put all of this back in, I think. Oh man. Okay, you want some of this? Some of that. I'm going to feed you, it's gay. Look at that, man.
Very good.
Oh! You know I said at the beginning of this series that single man cooking is about picking up women and, if you're gay, picking up men. Ross and I are very straight, aren't we, Ross? Very straight. But it also means when you have mates come and stay from interstate. Ross is from Melbourne, he's up staying for a few days. He's doing the Hive. Why don't you tell him about the Hive, Ross? What's the Hive all about?
The Hive is an entrepreneurial networking event. We've been doing it in Melbourne for a year now, and it's a lot of fun. We get about 150 people along, we get someone to talk about what they've done in business, and we drink a few beers at a bar. So Mike Boyd's getting started in Brisbane on Tuesday, and it should be a lot of fun.
Alright. So Ross has come up to stay in Brisbane for a few days and, bunking down at Shea Riley, Shea Single Man. That onion's fucked. Alright, let's forget about that one. Serving up the caramelised Brussels sprouts. I tasted one of these before and it is absolutely divine. Got no idea how good this shit is. Seriously. See, when my mates come to stay, I like them to have something a little bit healthy, a little bit green, a little bit vegetables, even if they're meat eaters like young Roscoe here. Didn't want to serve him anything too scary and vegetarian. I know, because Roscoe comes from Geelong. And, in Geelong, not the most sophisticated of people in Geelong. They're meat and potatoes kind of people in Geelong, and the cats. Roast beef with prosciutto a la Riley via Jamie Oliver. Hold on. I want young Ross to taste it here. So, here you go, Squire. Put the camera down. Take that. And if it sucks, I just won't edit it. I'll just edit it out. I'll put it away. Here we go. Taste test. First adult that's actually taste tested one of my meals on camera.
Tastes as good as it smells.
Is that good or bad?
Very, very good.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, let's get into it.